Ready to go now. And here's the first baseman, Wilmer Flores, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That
Nope,
one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Kicks and fires. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. That one 95 to finish him off. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting the ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fights that one away, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Way inside, gets out of the way. One out, base is empty. Next pitch is outside.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
The pitch. Down the right field line. That's a base hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit. Mike Yastrzemski with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Austin Slater stands in. At the belt and fires. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Yastrzemski, the base runner at first with one out. Got him looking, that's a strikeout. Now it's Tom Murphy. And here it comes.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
2 outs. Line drive. And that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Tom Murphy with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. Ball to strike. Fly ball down the line. Azokar snags it on the run. 2 left on. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Back here at Petco Park. On the hill here today, Alex Cobb. And singing a special day for him. He's making his major league debut here.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle in to pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
And down on strikes. And there's one down. Manny Machado up to the plate. And a pitch. And there's a ball.
2-1.
Good eye in that spot. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Full count.
Payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. The line to kick the pitch. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2- or 3-run homer.
2 outs, base is empty. To the right side. Slings to first. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. Thairo Estrada to the plate.
Thairo Estrada.
And now 2-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Merrill racing over to make the catch. And here is Matt Chapman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And look out,
You hit him.
as that one
You
ran
got him.
in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So man aboard. Now it's the shortstop, Tyler Fitzgerald. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's inside. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like the pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
Kicks and deals. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner around second. The throw in there safely. Tyler Fitzgerald with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Jorge Soler up at the plate.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. To third. Fair ball. 1 runs in, makes the turn at second, heads for third. Headed for the plate. He's also in to score, and they take a 2-run lead. Jorge Soler with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. Right-hander kicks, deals. Line to left, and it stays fair. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they're up by 3. Safely into second. He's got a double. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. 1-1 now. He swings and fouls one off. Already 3 runs across in the frame here on opening day. Struck him out looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Now the left fielder, Austin Slater. The 1-1. That one to first. Cronenworth takes it to the bag. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Giants 3 and the Padres nothing. Back here with my pal Siggy, and here's the veteran outfielder, Jurickson Profar.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And he deals. Hard on the ground to first. Flores steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. The Giants leading by 3, bottom half of inning number 2. And that's outside, and it's 2-1.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
And a foul ball. The pitch. And another ball.
You got a full count.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. And that's down and away. Ha-Sung Kim in the San Diego on deck circle. And a pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim.